Hello to everyone tuning in. This is a video to go through the Epic Commerce system and how you can leverage logic-based commerce to increase your sales and inevitably automate a lot of your operations to then lead to a high ROI on what you're putting in towards what you're getting out in terms of the personalization and custom interactions with your customers. If you haven't already, go ahead and join Epic Commerce. It's free for 30 days and very easy to sign up from there. I already have an account here, so I'm going to just go ahead and log in. This video, we're just going to go through some of the back-end operations, initially getting the system set up, going through some of your settings like the shipping, the origins of it, your taxes, etc. So as you see, we're just going to come into the main dashboard here. When you start seeing implementing the system, the numbers here will start showing up, so you have a very clear high-level overview of exactly what's happening within your storefront. Initially, right off, we're just going to jump into the settings. This is where you're going to want to start, right? So you're going to want to get your, we'll talk about custom fields later on if you want to update your password, hashtags, inventory import. This is one of the areas we're going to start off in, as well as just getting your branding and headquarters location in there. Taking care of some of the payment gateway stuff, your tax settings, shipping origins, API, and data usage, right? So let's jump right in. And initially, you're just going to want to implement your branding and headquarters information. This is just going to give you a good place to start out with. Everything that the messages that are coming off, the titles on some of your products, etc., will simply be right here, and you want to fill those out right off. Then from there, if you have inventory already, and we're going to do a separate video on this, but you can simply click over to the inventory import tool. From here, once you upload a XLS or a JSON data formatted document, you can simply upload it, map out the fields so they correspond with the fields that are already within Epic Commerce itself. And from there, we'll just simply upload it. The system will automatically categorize it and put the items in there. Alternatively, with media sets, you can do the same thing and have them map over to the item IDs themselves. Beyond this, you're going to want to take care of your tax settings and shipping origins. So tax settings is if you're obviously selling online in your state, most of the times you will need to pay a sales tax on that. So you can enter that in here, and when the customer goes to check out, if that state corresponds with your tax rate, it will automatically charge them. Additionally, the shipping origins is very important here. So if you are a store and you have, let's say, 30 different stores, you're going to want to add all of them in as an origin. This is going to allow you to set up both your warehouses and your storefronts so that the system knows which is available for an online order to receive at their home via which is available for an online pickup in store. So we'll want to take care of those. Once you get those all in there, your settings are pretty much all set here. You may want to, eventually, obviously, you will want to set up your payment gateway, which you can default with either Stripe or Braintree. So those are two of the leading online payment gateways currently. Makes it really easy to allow customers to check out, as well as retrieving their information if they've already checked out before, to allow a more seamless transition on the payment process. So once you have an account, simply go ahead and edit your settings here. Don't worry, these are not live keys, so you won't get anywhere if you plug them in. Beyond this, you can check out your API credentials for the Epic Commerce system itself for integration with Sapphire or other programs. And down here, you can check out the data usage. So as your account fills up with more items, more orders, more styling, etc., the plan will automatically upgrade for you. Now, that's going to wrap it up quickly for the settings, which is one of the main points and best places to start. Quickly, I'm going to just run through the rest of the screen so we get an idea of where to go next. Once you have your settings taken care of, you'll want to put in your different categories and subcategories. Edit, delete, new subcategory, and if you haven't already, you'll just want to start with a new root category. Now, if you're importing items, these categories will show up automatically. Next, we'll go into items. We're going to do a more in-depth item view here when in a couple of the other videos. But generally speaking, you're just going to add new items if you haven't already, and then we can jump right in, and you'll be able to edit all the settings. We'll talk about in later videos the variations, mapping out item media, custom pricing, etc. Services is for a recurring subscription-based item, so a subscription box for retailers. Some SaaS companies, software as a service, can also use this. We use this ourselves for our own billing purposes. So it's a very handy tool. Works much like the items would too. Mobile orders and orders are very similar. They allow you to separate between the two in case you have different fulfillment. So quickly there we can see a order, mark as pickup, notify customer. The styling is just going to be a very easy way to add quick components to perhaps a landing page or a side website that you'd like to set up for a particular product or a couple of products. Allows you to come in and customize it. Your email and checkout, you can come on here. This is for like the generic settings of the emails that will go out on behalf of your business when customers purchase. Here's the users, which is very interesting. Any user property that you start adding into here, we can call that on the website side so that we know exactly how to track users and give the proper information. So there will be another video on this later on in the series. But here all of your user analytics will start showing up to give you a very nice high-level view with an easy export to any CRM. The inventory AI is probably the most powerful component of this, which uses the true logic to be able to come in and supercharge your online efforts to bring in new customers, both online and offline. So in here, we're going to start in the settings, right? This is where a lot of the integrations will happen and make a lot of things happen automated on behalf of an event that your customer is going to take, whether it's on your website, mobile app, in the store, signups, email, location, etc. So there will be a lot more on this in the video series, just to give you a kind of an idea of what we'll be working with here. Customized events, customized rewards that are all triggered, like I said, when a customer makes an event. And that's just about going to wrap it here. I'm going to just run back to the settings. This is where you're going to start again right here. So I encourage you, if you haven't already, to go ahead and make an account on Epic Commerce. It's free. Come in, try it out, start fooling around with the product to get a feel for it. And if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to a specialist at Orkiv, ORKIV.com. And we look forward to seeing you on there soon.